This XML data structure is the RPC reply received in the previous video from Cisco iOS XE router when we connected to this router from Ubuntu Linux with a Python script. After we connected to the router, we've got the RPC reply with the description, the IP address, subnet mask, and some other stuff like the negotiation auto. In this video, we are going to convert this RPC reply XML data structure into Python dictionary object so we can filter and print out separately one of these items like the IP address or subnet mask or the description. We are going to create a new variable named as interface_dict, which will be the dictionary conversion of the XML RPC reply. The XML RPC reply is get_interface_config.xml and will be converted using function XML to dict. And then we are going to specify that we are converting the RPC reply and the data section of the RPC reply, because the RPC reply consists of the message ID and the data section. So we need to convert the data section of the RPC reply to interface_dict as Python dictionary object. Then we will print the interface_dict. Back to the Linux desktop and then edit the Python script file using nano and then the file name. I'm going to add the section of the Python dictionary object, save the file, then execute the Python script again. This is output. The output has now two sections, which is the RPC reply and the new section we can see here is the Python dictionary object. We can also add another section to the script to select only the interface name, which is 1. We will create a new variable named as interface_name. Then from interface_dictionary, select native, then interface, then Giga Ethernet, then the name. So from native, back to the XML data structure, from native, then select interface, then select Giga Ethernet, then name. The name returns 1 and hashtag text will convert 1 into string. Then print Giga Ethernet in a string, then the interface_name variable, which is 1. Then print 100 store. We can also add print 100 store after printing the interface dictionary Python object. So we can separate between the interface dictionary Python object and the interface name, which will be printed after it. Save changes, then execute the Python script again. We have here Giga Ethernet 1. We succeeded to select only 1, converted into string, and before 1 or before the name of the interface, we printed Giga Ethernet. Another new section will be added to the script, which is we need to select the IP address, subnet mask, and description from the Python dictionary object. To do that, we will select from the interface dictionary Python object native interface Giga Ethernet. native interface Giga Ethernet. Then we can print out the description. Let's check that in the script. We will create a new variable named as interface_config, and then the interface_config will select only native interface Giga Ethernet. Then we can print the description directly by specifying the description, because I have already selected native interface Giga Ethernet. Native interface Giga Ethernet, I can print out that description directly. What about for the IP address and subnet mask? I have to select the IP address, then address, then primary, then the address itself. Let's check that in the script. We will have interface_config, IP, address, primary, then the address. And same for the subnet mask. IP, address, primary, then the mask. IP, address, primary, then address or the mask. Because address item and mask item inside the primary list item. Let's copy this section. Before closing the NetConf session, I'm going to add this new script, or this new section of the script. Then I'll execute the Python script again. After we printed the Giga Ethernet 1 before, we have now a new section printed, which is interface IP address, then the IP address, interface net mask, then the subnet mask configured on the interface, interface description, then the description configured on the interface. Thank you for viewing this video. I hope it can add a good value for you.